Whoa, I can't take anymore. I can't take anymore. It's such a hard time loving you. I can't take it anymore. I can't fake it anymore. It's such a hard time loving you. 4 in the morning came without a warning. Everybody's got a place to be. I got holes in my conscience, scars and something. Yeah, it's a good song. It's like that one song, Goodbye. Anyways, regrets. I don't know. Regrets. There's a newscaster I watch in the morning. For a little bit, the headlines, same thing. Of course, I know I know any listeners probably do like follow it a little bit, because mostly what we talk about. Yesterday we tried to do the KISS thing. We don't really have anyone that we went on a thing there. It's like, hey, everyone thinks it's funny or something. I don't know what's going on. But the quietness, the silence, has spoken. It has spoken. We're gonna get into it. We got left behind. Like that Candlebox song. You left me far, 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 far behind. As I know, I just know by talking to a few people. It's like they want to stay away. They want to stay away. That's tough. That's a tough burden. It's a tough thing. Even the crisis situation here with the Amigos and all that kind of stuff, and tried to talk to them and say, hey, why don't we like look at it like seriously? Why don't we like examine all the problems? Like I said, there's this host. He used to work at Fox, probably in '94. Probably when I turned down the job like at Channel 13. I was talking to a guy, Mike. I could have did, basically anything back then, just like the reporters of these days can. They're feisty, and when you're in your when you're that age and stuff like that, you just care about the money, the money, and that's it. Obviously, it's about the money. Can't be about like setting it straight, like being honest. Because I don't understand why these historians, or I don't know, I can't find any. There's a few people that that I listen to that can explain it to me. But I'm just curious as to why there's nothing out. We have the Spectrum and everything. You have Ellen DeGeneres doing commercials for Spectrum. You have, you watch your real. I don't know. What do you watch? You watch the Lemon, you watch The View. What can you watch? There was a St. Elmo's Fire thing on. That was cool. In the scene, I think that guy. Yes, is that the guy in The Breakfast Club, Judd Nelson? Well, in the scene, he went like this. And in the scene, he said, I'm getting a job with a Republican senator. And the girl there, geez, I think I don't know, I'm just guessing. I think maybe she was in the apartment thing. Oh, the single female wanted. Probably, I think. I don't know, I'm not sure. I know she most likely was in the Breakfast Club, that's for sure. She was in the Breakfast Club with Judd Nelson. And, but anyways, she goes like this. She goes, well, why not take it for the Democrat? Well, he's like, the Republican senator pays way more than the Democratic Congress. you know, it was a line in the movie. There was a lot of lines. You know, especially when Rob Lowe was sitting down eating. You know, they're all drinking the wine, and I guess it must have been a Jewish. I gotta be careful, man. I might startle the deer. It might just come out and charge. You never know. But you know, he's in there drinking the wine, everything. You know, they're talking about everything, like, you know, and you know, they're meeting the family. And the one grandma, you know, said to Rob Lowe, "Where'd you meet my daughter?" Go, "In prison." Anyways, no, that's not a joke or anything like that. I was just saying, like, you know, I mean, a lot of things that you watch, you always seen that, like, even like the old Living Color, like, you know, when we started, I don't know when it was, I don't know, say 7 months ago, I said, this was 7 months back, I said, I see this thing getting really bad, you know. Then it kind of calmed down, you know, the whole race thing and all that kind of stuff, it calmed down a little bit. But then it's been revived here. It's revived, and especially I can see it today, this morning. You know, people have been working at things, and you know, with Trey Gowdy and some other people, they're also working on, like, you know, to see about if there was any kind of if the FBI was investigating the Trump campaign all along. So, I mean, everyone's working all against each other. You know, you got people come up with videos, and you got, you know, you get your Starbucks, so we're going to put bathrooms here, you can do this, you can do that. And then we have, you know, thing in the South, you know, how people feel like they've been treated. You know, the guy, you know, he's got the video out there now, and he has Stance in there with Jim Crow. And Jim Crow, like, was doing some kind of thing. I don't know too much about the whole Jim Crow thing. I don't know if he was on their side or not side or what side. All I know, whoa, those birds that come out in the morning. All I know is a lot of people are just staying on the sides, and they're going to, you know, like I said, they want to get rid of Trump. They're going to impeach Trump. Pence is going to be worse, okay, than Pence. Do you have somebody? I'm saying both sides are ruining each other. You know, they're destroying each other, and it's almost to the point where, you know, what kind of political system are we going to have here? I mean, whereas though, I mean, like, who's the Democrats going to throw up? You know, there's people right now that are starting to say to themselves, well, it's all about the economy and everything. You know, we got to, like, fix our broken system of broken laws all over the place. It's lawless. Like, you know, where wages are down, you know, people are suffering, people are blaming each other, then there's people who are doing so good, they're in these positions, you know, but there's a large pool, there's a large amounts of people that, you know, I mean, because when you say this great again thing, you know, a lot of people say, what do you mean great again, you know? Maybe it's a bad slogan and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, it's words that bring up, oh, was it great for you and all this kind of stuff? No, it was just like a universal message, you know, at the time. I mean, Hallie Jackson, she's up there, she's doing the thing with the North Korea thing when Trump's meeting at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 in the morning. She's like, oh, it's a publicity stunt. You know, look at this thing here. You know, he's the apprentice, you know, he's a big showmanship. You know, this is all publicity. And the intern there said something, and now it's like, oh, does the intern speak for all? Is that what it is? The intern speaks for everybody. That's usually happens. I mean, one incident, something happens, and it's everyone. Well, why is that? How could that be? How could that be? You know, could you like the whole rest of America or people are all like that because of, you know, she said a joke. Now, it was okay when they said jokes about Sarah Huckabee, but I mean, it's not a joke. It's inexcusable. But it shouldn't have been leaked in the first place, you know? It shouldn't have been leaked. I mean, it's like, they're just, like I said, I didn't say in the opener, I said in this video, you know, the feistiness is just going out there, you know, all about the money, you know, you don't care about, you know, with facts and all this kind of stuff, you know, I mean, real, honest to good facts, like, what is the stigma? What are the things that are holding people back? and it's got a place to be. I got holes in my conscience, skies and